Yo, 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 what's going on out the fight world? It's your boy Money back with another one. And I want to touch on a few subjects. Let my people get on up in this deal. Let the people get on up in this deal. Let the people get on up in this deal. Yeah, man. Who in the building? Who in the building? Power. No. People jump in, man, before I jump on into this situation. Man, I've been feeling some type of way today, man. I saw Ticket TV. Well, I've been saw the interview. Plus, the Ben did this situation, man. But I guess I'll do it now. Y'all hit them thumbs up, man. Hit them likes. Hit them likes for me. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. I'm like Ego. How I get a thumb down? I ain't even started yet. That's crazy. How I get a thumbs down and I ain't even get started yet. The hate is real, I see. The hate is real, man, for no reason. How you gonna hate on somebody and he ain't even get started yet, yo? Y'all hit them like button, man. Hit that like button for let me know in the building. I'm gonna be out a shout out, man. Brooklyn Child Boxing Talk. What's going on, family? Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that. About to talk about some real shit, man. About respecting the fighters and the fighters respecting us at the same time. You know what I mean? And I just want to answer to Ticket. When Ticket had Kenny Porter on Dante's Boxing Nation. Tank Gain the Grip. What's going on, peoples? Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. I can get started, man. We're in the building. We family. Much love to everybody out there that's tuning in to your boy, man. I appreciate you. Even the ones that's hating on me, man, for no reason. But yeah, man, I was just sitting, man, coming home from school thinking, yo, and I really thought about it, yo. You know how we all got our picks in this boxing game, but even the ones that say, oh, I ain't got a pick, I ain't got a horse in a race, this, that, and the third. When the fight on, you want to see somebody win. You go pick somebody, bro. You know what I mean? You go pick somebody. Tony Bangers, what's going on, brother? Appreciate you. But yeah, man, I just feel like us as fans, you know what I mean? Us as fans, bro. I do think even myself, you know what I mean, even myself, and everybody know I ride with Spence, I ride with Crawford, I ride with Lomachenko, I ride with a lot of fighters, yo. Lamont Roberts, what's going on, family? I ride with a lot of fighters, yo, and we all, you know what I mean, we all get to a point to where we criticize, man. We all criticize. Which us fans, we should be able to criticize. You understand? What is the sports without criticism and what is it without champions? But I do think, you know what I mean, we need to start showing more love, man. We need to start showing more love to these fighters who put their body through hell and hot water. You understand? That's the elite fighters. No, but I got love for all fighters, but who put their body through hell and hot water for our entertainment. You know what I mean? Of course, we do pay the dollars, man. We pay the dollars. But at the same time, these people getting in the ring, man, risking their life. You know what I mean? A dollar ain't worth death. A dollar ain't worth death. But we know the sport, we know the business, we know, I mean, this is what you sign up for. So we don't complain, just like they can't complain. But at the end of the day, the reality of the matter is you can die in that ring. You can end up like my Puerto Rican guy, man. I can't get his name right now, man, and it's messing with me because I just knew Pritchard Cologne. You can end up like Pritchard Cologne. You know what I mean? You can end up like Terry Norris, Muhammad Ali. This is the fact of the matter. You know, and all these people got kids, and for them to see their fathers like that, what I mean? Just think how much that hurting the children who don't know no better. You know what I mean? Till they get older. I watched my daddy pass away from something like Alzheimer's, but to see him lose his mind like that, and just seeing your daddy diminish, bro, that's a hurtful ass feeling. You know what I mean? That's a hurtful ass feeling. So I set up here, man. I'm like, damn, I criticize a lot of fighters, rightfully so, but that don't mean it's right. You know what I mean? That don't mean it's right. I feel like they do put themselves through a lot, and the sport is a gruesome ass sport, and it's a lonely ass sport. You know what I mean? It's a lonely ass sport. A lot of fighters that fight and never touch a championship belt, and they damn sure won't touch enough money to retire for. You know what I mean? They damn sure won't touch enough money to retire for. That's why we all can jump into the boxing game like we do. You know what I mean? We can jump into this boxing game. You can have 65,000 fans following you from talking about boxing, and you can have an impact on boxing. No, just sitting at home talking shit about boxing, watching, you can have an impact on it, yo. You know what I mean? It's hard to do this for any other big time major sport: baseball, football, basketball, hockey. We can't do that. We can't impact that type of sport because of the money and how far it is to get into it. Like we'll never be able to, even though like I'm a Rams fan, I'll never be able to just sit up here and talk about Rams football, this, that, and the third, and touch them players like that. It's a possibility. You know what I'm saying? But once you really weigh the options, would I really talk to Aaron Donald or to a Todd Gurley? You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna be on her like that. But we know with this boxing business, we all can play a part. That's what's so special about boxing, man. That's why I love the sport. You know what I mean? I'm touching Earl Spence from St. Louis. You know what I mean? I'm touching Earl Spence from St. Louis. I'm touching Bo Mack from St. Louis. I'm touching all these fighters, man. And I appreciate them, yo. I appreciate them for showing love. I appreciate them for showing love. But the constructive criticism is good. But sometimes we could go out our way, you know what I mean, to down talk a fighter. You know what I mean? And they risking their life to give us great entertainment. And they are great fighters themselves, man. They are great fighters themselves. And I say that because I've been on Sean Porter ass. I've been on Keith Thurman ass, Anthony Joshua ass. You know what I mean? Because I feel like they do. We ain't gonna say they owe us, but it is the time for them to give us a great fight as fans, man. We've been riding with them, watching their fights come up, seeing them do this, seeing them do that. We've been paying our money for them. Even if you just turn on the TV, watching the TV. You know what I mean? That's a rating. And you contributing to them for the extra dollars. You know what I mean? The people that pay them, we paying them by ratings. You know what I mean? So it's like we put our hard work in, we put our hearts into it, our souls, taking time out of our day to support them and the sport that they get their life to. You know what I mean? I feel like they do owe us certain fights. They do owe us certain fights. And it shouldn't be no if, ands, or buts about it, man. It shouldn't be no if, and, buts about it. Like, we shouldn't have to get all rowdy and like this just to try to get the fights that we deserve, man. You know what I mean? We shouldn't, like, ticket. You know what I mean? Ticket with Kenny Porter. Ticket with Kenny Porter. Shouts out to Ticket TV. Respect Ticket. Respect Ticket. A lot, yo. A lot. On Dante's Boxing Nation. Shout out to Dante's Boxing Nation. Happy to see Dante back. Happy to see Dante back. I call in on Dante, been on the show a few times. Shouts out to Dante. Dante show love. But at the same time, I feel like Ticket missed the opportunity, yo. And could he get that opportunity back? Of course, because Kenny Porter said he was willing to sit down with Ticket and let him give an interview. But like Black Fight Fan said, Ticket, he wears emotions on his sleeves. He wears emotions on his sleeves to where it wasn't that he was trying to, undermine Kenny Porter, or he was trying to, be on Dante's platform, and what people say, oh, he's this, he's that. No, man. It's the passion, yo. It's the passion coming from Ticket. Now, could Ticket worded what he said a little bit better and asked the questions and you know, got some things answered that day? Yes, he could have. But at the same time, Ticket still got the answer question. I'm sorry, he got the question answered. You know what I mean? He got the question answered because if we read between the lines, we still see Kenny Porter saying, and what you guys want, it might be next. You know what I mean? It's a strong possibility, but people don't look at those situations. They look at Kenny Porter saying, either we're going to argue or we're going to have a conversation or I'm going to get off the phone. Me, myself, I actually thought Kenny Porter would have jumped off the phone, yo. Brooklyn Child Boxing, I feel you, but you should be criticized if you speak nonsense. For example, I'm from Brooklyn. I cannot support a Jarrell. See, that's what I say, but that's why I say elite. You understand, Brooklyn? That's why I said the elite fighters, the ones that we're going to support because they're at that level. You know what I mean? Certain fighters, I like them, man. Jarrell Miller, yes, bro. Jarrell Miller talking about not fight, and I'm coming on him. I got a video coming. Jarrell Miller talking about not fight Dylan White. No good for me. You know what I mean? That's no good. How can you say you're not going to fight Dylan White? Dylan White done more than you, Jarrell Miller. You understand? He's done more than you. You saying you're chasing the WBA belt? That's it's still not going to give you the weight of having that WBA belt of beat a Dylan White, yo. You know what I mean? But this is what I mean. That's what I mean. That's what I mean by we respecting the fighters and the fighters respecting us, yo. You know, yes, Jarrell talk a lot of shit, but at the same time, he's still risking his life in the ring. You know, so we got to get to the point to where we're saying, all right, you saying you won't fight Dylan White. What's the reason why you won't fight Dylan White? What's the reason? Because you're saying Eddie Hearn is doing some bullshit? No, both of y'all are signed to Eddie Hearn, yo. That is a hell of a fight. You will make a hell of a payday. You will put yourself in a higher ranking. You know what I mean? So would you rather go in a higher ranking for a world title, or would you rather have the WBA? Which is the WBA? I feel like it's the regular. If that's what you're talking about, the regular WBA, I can understand what he's saying. It's only line crossed if you speak about the fighter personally. That's true too, bro. That's true too. But all I'm saying is this, bro. All I'm saying is this. And I'm somebody that I had to sit back and check myself too. Because look, I never talk about a person's family, Brooklyn, you know what I mean? I never bring people family into it. I never bring up, like, if you really check me out, I never bring up steroid issues, which I am against steroids, but I hate when people try to bring that shit up and undermine fighters. You know what I mean? I would never post a picture with somebody in their family unless something happened. You know, I understand that part, bro. But it's the part of, we got to understand the promoters, the business, every aspect of the game, yo. Every aspect of the game. And that's what boxing is at the moment. It's more of a business than legacy. You know what I mean? Boxing, we have a few, like, we might can count on both hands on how many fighters out here chasing legacy at the moment, bro. You know what I mean? I heard chasing legacy. That's why I try to allude this to the elite fighters, because there's X amount of fighters out here, and we know they trying to get paid, because we got a lot of fighters out here that's in their fucking 30s, excuse me, in their 30s and above, you know what I mean? So I'm trying to stick to the elite fighters that's going to give us the fights, that's going to have all our eyes around the television, that's going to have casual fans around the television, you know what I mean? Not us hardcore boxing fans that know. Not everyone knows Jarrell Miller, you know what I mean? Not everyone knows Jarrell Miller. But if you say, I ain't going to say not everyone knows Deontay Wilder, but if you say Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua's fight, you know what I mean? People crowd around it because we speak on it so much. We're not out here speaking about Jarrell Miller. And shouts out to Jarrell Miller, a good dude, a friend of mine. We talk on Instagram, bro. You follow me. It's nothing but love for him. But yes, he's not above criticism. No one is above criticism. As long as it's a constructive criticism, like you say, it's not personal. But I was just thinking, bro. I was just thinking, like, damn, how we was riding Sean Porter ass, and like I say, rightfully so, because it was a time to where you have to fight Errol Spence. It's that time, yo. And I was so pissed off about it, bro. Even Earl was pissed off about it. I mean, we see these dudes like, God damn, y'all not gonna give this man a chance. Like, nobody's gonna give him a chance. You know what I mean? Lamar Peterson giving him a chance. Mikey Garcia giving him a chance. But and I say that because we see him fight Danny Garcia. And if you go back and check my video, I said this, bro. I said it's a great fight if they make it happen. As long as they make, like Sean Porter and Danny Garcia, as long as they make the fight happen and not try to use this shit as an excuse to you know what I mean, to duck Errol Spence, I'm okay with that, bro. I'm okay with that. You know, because this, like, Saturday, it's gonna be a hell of a fight, yo. It's gonna be a hell of a fight. And Errol Spence and Keith Thurman need to be attended at that fight. You know, not saying they're going to be there, but the thing is, they need to be attended at that fight. You know, because that fight, like things like that, once you get fights come out and credit, they don't come to Errol Spence fight to show love, which they should be at those fights, but it build up hype. Just to see them fighters there, it build up hype because you get more interviews. You know, you get the questions answered that you want, and at the end of the day, you are in the building with them. You know what I mean? Just think about Errol Spence being in the building that night, Sean Porter, Danny Garcia winning. You know how many is Earl Spence next question is going to be there? You know what I mean? Every fucking um media there is going to ask, is Earl Spence next? Is Earl Spence next? You know what I mean? And then if he's like, if he's present at the moment, if he's present, they can't say no. You know what I mean? They can't say no because what it's gonna look like on their behalf. You know what I mean? It's gonna look like fuck. You know what I mean? It's like, yes, he's next. And that build that hype, bro. That build that hype when Adrian Brown in the building, Javante Davis in the building. We got all these top fighters in the building, bro. You know? And that's why I say, man, it's about us working together. And because like I say, a lot of these channels and a lot of these top boxing channels, bro, some of them do boxing a disservice, yo. And I'm gonna get back to Ticket and Black Fight Fan in a minute, but some of them do boxing a disservice, yo. They do boxing a disservice by downing one side and bigging up the next. I understand what they're saying, but fighters, they always want to say, not fighters, certain fans, they always want to allude to, oh, they bigging up the PBC side. Oh, they bigging up this side. No, bro. And like I say, this for everybody. This for everybody, yo. This for everybody. If we go ride with boxing, bro, we got to pick it up and put it on our backs and carry every aspect of it, man. Every aspect of it. Because we do got fighters in one realm and we want them to fight this fight, and we got fighters in the other realm, we want them to fight this fight. You know, yes, it's hella promoters out here. It's hella promoters out here. But until us, the fans, you know what I mean, get on the same page, the same shit gonna be happening, man. The same shit is gonna be happening. You know what I mean? And that's because this is my thing, yo. I get tired of seeing narratives of saying fighters are bums, or I get tired of narratives when you know, a channel call a fighter a bum. You know, I won't call no fighter a bum. I won't even call Rob Soccer a bum. You know what I mean? I won't even call Rob Soccer a bum because you can't beat that bum. You know, you can't beat that bum. It doesn't matter. And I know people be saying, oh, well, you're alluding to that. They train, they do this. Okay, but don't knock somebody if you can't sit up there and do the hard work yourself, or you haven't got your ass in the ring or put on a pair of boxing gloves. You know what I mean? Is he better than the next fighter? No. Hell no. We know that. We know that. But if he fight, would you watch him? That's my thing. You know, if he fight, would you watch him? That's the whole situation. That's the whole narrative of the story. And I'm gonna watch that's like you sitting at home on a Tuesday, bro. You might not even know who the hell Rob Soccer is, but if they showing Rob Soccer versus Meza Clay, you go watch that shit. And that was a good ass fight, Rob Soccer and Meza Clay. It was a hell of a good ass fight. And if I'm not mistaken, I think they fought twice. You know what I mean? But who know who Meza Clay is? Nobody know who Meza Clay is. You know, a fight out of Pittsburgh. One hell of a fighter, a gutsy fighter, a gritty fighter. You know, him and Rob Soccer put on a hell of a show. You know, a hell of a show. What's up, homie? Lowland Prophet, 2 a.m. Can't sleep. Time to roll up and listen to some Red Fight, man. Much love, Lowland Prophet. Gonna roll that shit up and smoke it, yo. Roll it up and smoke it. Y'all know they didn't knock my monetization, man. They didn't deny me. You know, they hating on your boy, but they ain't gonna stop me, yo. They ain't gonna stop me. But yeah, man, Meza Clay and Rob Soccer, yo. That was one hell of a fight. But I do feel it's important as uploaders to expose the ducking, the marinade of fights, the bullshit politics. Oh, look, Brooklyn Child, without a doubt, bro, without a doubt. But at the same time, is we doing boxing a good service by doing it? You know what I'm saying? Or is we creating separation from boxing? You know, and not saying, look, that's why I say nobody is wrong. Nobody is wrong, bro. Nobody is wrong. But I'm just saying, this just what I was feeling today, bro. You know, this just what I was feeling today. But I just feel like, man, we sit back and I was just listening to channels, yo, and I was just saying, like, damn, bro, we doing boxing a disservice. This just how I feel, bro. You know, and I'm gonna speak what I feel. I feel like we all doing boxing a disservice. Now, credit, is these fucking promoters trying to rip us off with some of this bullshit, all the apps, things like that? I feel like they is, man. I feel like they is. They banned, like Bob Erman went to the ESPN app. He done left HBO, you know, because he felt like HBO was only a network and they weren't trying to put the fights on that he wanted. You know, or he tried to cram too many fights in with HBO to where I think Bob Arum got pissed off with HBO when he had to put his money up for that the pay-per-view fight. You know, and he probably didn't make back what he wanted on that pay-per-view fight. You know what I mean? So he got to screaming HBO is just a fucking network. Now they just a network after you done been with them for X amount of years and y'all done did great business for X amount of years. You moved to ESPN, you know, which I had no problem with. You know, remember ESPN Friday Night Fights. But we lost boxing on ESPN for a minute. You know, then he came back to ESPN. You know, he came back to ESPN and they brought Oscar back to ESPN. But even coming back to ESPN, they coming back with the app. Now, salute Oscar on Facebook. 1 sec. Oscar on Facebook. Oh, man, that's real money. I watch the Spanish channels, can't understand the word because they've got boxing facts, yo. I do the same thing, bro. I do the same thing. And I don't mute it. I just let it ride out. I just let it ride out. But he come back to ESPN. Now he come back with the ESPN app. You know, he come back with the ESPN app, which I'm like, fuck, yo. Which, look, I don't mind buying an app. I bought the app. I got the app. Getting charged double for the shit, so it's pissing me off because they act like they can't stop one of them damn things from getting charged. But either ways, you know, I watch it on my phone, man, because I don't know how to hook it up to my television because I ordered it on the phone. They kept saying about some iTunes shit, so I gotta delete the shit off my phone and now order it on my computer on my laptop. But Miller White is a good one, man, a great one. James Jones, a great one, and for Miller to say, and I'm gonna get back to, I know I'm jumping subjects, y'all just ride with me, yo. For Miller to say he's not going to fight Dillian Whyte, what has Dillian Whyte done? Who has Dillian Whyte fought? Come on, Miller, that's disrespectful, bro. Because we can say the same thing about you. Like Dillian Whyte's resume is way better than yours, bro. Way better than yours. You know what I mean? So if you had an opportunity to fucking fight Dillian Whyte, that could put you in a position, you know what I mean, to fight Anthony Joshua or to fight Deontay Wilder, you should have took the opportunity. Like you said, Eddie Hearn's not going to put somebody up against, like he holding Joshua away from you, this person and that person. Okay, well, why not take the next big fight that's there for you, yo? You know what I mean? Dillian Whyte is creditable. It's creditable. You know what I mean? He's very creditable. But you talking about, I forgot the guy name, man, who he fit to fight. You know, he might have a WBA regular, but he ain't no Dillian Whyte, yo. Some fighters are above these damn belts. You know, some fighters are above these belts. Dillian Whyte just fought Joseph Parker. You know, fought Lucas Brown, fought Anthony Joshua, fought Derek Chisora. You know what I mean? Come on now, bro. Quit playing with us, man. I feel you on what you're saying, but I respectfully disagree. It's important for fight fans to voice our opinion of displeasure. I do think boxing needs change. No, look, Brooklyn Child, I'm not telling you not to voice your opinion at all, bro. At all. Of course. That's why I said us respecting the fighters and the fighters respecting us. When it's time to give us the fights we deserve those fights. But I'm just saying we got to start showing a little bit more respect, including myself, bro. You know what I mean? Including myself. Because I, like, man, check me out, bro. I go hard. I went in on Keith Thurman. I went in on Anthony Joshua. I went in on Sean Porter, Danny Garcia. You know what I mean? I went in on look, with me, no fighter is above criticism. No fighter. Not Earl, not Crawford, not none of that. But Crawford and Earl, Deontay Wilder is not giving us nothing to criticize. Even when people bring up their own criticism, which be some, and that's what I mean, they make up bullshit narratives. You know what I mean? No fighter is above criticism. My brother Black Fight, what up, family? Stay on your grind. Most definitely. There go my brother Black Fight fan in the building, man. Shouts out to, hey, that's one of the realest dudes y'all go meet on the internet, in the streets, that's living. You understand me? That's word from Monty Brown, bro. That's word from Monty Brown. Everybody go subscribe to Black Fight Fan, yo. Everybody. You know, that's all boxing is, filled with a cherry pickers. Well, Mark J, that's why I say it's full of this. It's full of this business side at the moment. You know what I mean? It's full of the business side at the moment. Nobody is really in it for legacy. Like I say, we can pick out 10 fighters out what's going on now that's really out for legacy, yo. That's really out for legacy. And since my brother Black Fight Fan jumped in, let me touch back on that subject. I was saying with Ticket TV, and Ticket had Kenny Porter on the phone. You know, he had Kenny Porter on the phone. Ticket had an opportunity. You know what I mean? And I ain't gonna say it was an opportunity because Ticket is somebody. You know what I'm saying? Ticket is somebody. So it won't be hard to get Kenny Porter back on the phone. But at the time, we are like, if y'all don't know the story, yo, you know, if y'all don't know the story, you know, Cedric Nate talked to Kenny Porter. You know, Kenny Porter had a problem with Ticket, and I think Town, if I'm not mistaken. But the thing is this, you know, Ticket wears his emotions on his sleeve, yo. You You know, he wore his emotions on his sleeve. And when Kenny Porter came out calling people broke, which he tried to cover up, you know what I'm saying? He tried to cover it up, which is not cool. Which is not cool. If you go say something, stick back. You know what I mean? If you go say something, stick back. But then another thing is, Fred from Barbershop Conversation came out with his narrative that really pissed a lot of people off. You know, he kind of sparked the fire too. You know, that's why I didn't like what he did when he came out talking about Kenny Porter saying fuck the broke fans, they can't do this. That's why I had to hear for myself and see what Kenny Porter said. Because when I saw what Kenny Porter said, hold on, Lowland Prophet said Kenny Porter never, ever, ever going to call in again. He will, bro. He will. Ivy, what's going on? What's up to all the brothers in here? Hope y'all had a good weekend and much respect to all y'all. Much love. No, listen, Kenny Porter called back in, bro. Kenny Porter not afraid to call back. That was Dante. You know, that was Dante's boxing that she was on. That was that. Ticket was just talking to Dante, but once Kenny Porter jumped in, Ticket called back in. You know what I mean? Dante just stepping back on the scene. You know, like I say, shouts out to him. He just getting back in the rhythm of things. He not really knowing how heated shit is. You know, he's not really knowing how heated it is. But that was Dante's, you know, platform. And Dante and Kenny Porter got a relationship. You know, Kenny Porter, he not taking it to the heart. You know what I mean? He's not taking it to the heart. Him and Dante got a relationship. Now, was Ticket on his ass? Yes, Ticket was on his ass, yo. Y'all see that? My brother Black Fight Fan said he talked to Kenny Porter last night. You understand? He talked to Kenny Porter last night. But this is what I was saying, Black Fight Fan. I feel like Ticket could have got, like, Ticket wears emotions on his sleeve, like Black Fight Fan said. But I feel like at that moment, at that time where the people was in there, Ticket could have got a lot of more things answered. But like I was saying, he still got the #1 question answered if y'all pay attention. You know, he was telling him, is you and your son go fight Errol Spence Jr. next? All he wanted to know was a yes or a no. Now, I mean, y'all know Kenny Porter, he go use certain situations because credit, he is a smart man. I won't knock him. He's a smart man. Now, I mean, so once you got somebody like Ticket on, you know, and Ticket talking like he talking, he'll try to make it look like, oh, man, I got this hot-headed ass dude on, he talking. Is we going to have a conversation, or is we going to have a screaming, whatever the hell he said, you know what I mean? So at that time, and you on Dante's platform, you know, I just want a Ticket to calm down a little bit, but I'm riding with Ticket 100%, you know. But Kenny Porter, he still answered the question when he said, if y'all really pay attention, what y'all talking about is going to happen next. You know what I mean? Even though he didn't want to answer the question, I would love to fight Errol Spence and Bud Crawford and all these guys have to fight each other. But he understands his son is on the hot seat. You know, Sean Porter is in the hot seat. You know what I mean? And this right here is going to determine, because I got Sean Porter winning. I got him winning, yo. I got him winning. I do believe he gonna win. And I'll be surprised if Danny Garcia beats Sean Porter. You know what I mean? I'm not saying Danny Garcia is not good enough to beat him, but I'll be surprised, yo. Just with what I see. You know, but his son is in the hot seat. You know, and Kenny Porter understand that. He understand they're in the hot seat, and they know they clock is ticking. You know, they clock is ticking from being a few ticks away. And even he can win the WBC belt. But if he win that belt and he don't defend it against Errol Spence Jr., they know they're going to lose a lot of fan base. They're going to lose a lot of fan base. You know what I mean? Errol Spence is one of the hottest fighters out here right now. And Errol Spence fan base is looking at Sean Porter and Kenny Porter. So if the ass was to turn and discredit them, they understand what they can do for business for them. You know, so Kenny Porter is not stupid. Even though he's trying to talk numbers, you know, he's trying to talk numbers, which I say Ness trying to hate on some shit, but Kenny Porter is not stupid from a long shot at all. He's not stupid from a long shot. He understands that if they win that belt, they must defend it against Errol Spence. Now, I ain't going to say must because they can do what the hell they want to do. But they know that Errol Spence fan base eyes are on them. You know what I mean? And the rest of the world, we understand what's happening at 147 pounds. Everybody knows what's happening at 147 pounds. You know, so if they don't take that fight, they're going to lose a lot of fan base. You understand? Just watch the Danny Garcia numbers. Watch Sean Porter and Danny Garcia numbers. If Sean Porter is victorious Saturday night, watch the numbers with Danny Garcia. And if he do not defend the belt against Errol Spence, watch the numbers in his first defense. That's all I'm gonna say. Watch the numbers in his first defense, and you go see him drop significantly. You know what I mean? They're gonna drop, and they go drop drastically in a major change. You dig what I mean? They go drop. What up, chat room? Money, this is a great fight. It's about time, yo. No doubt, Erg Jenkins, no doubt. It's a great fight. And that's all I say. If they're going to make the fight happen, don't dodge don't use this shit as an excuse to dodge Errol Spence and don't make the fight. If y'all make the fight happen, Shawn Porter versus Danny Garcia is a great fucking fight. I mean, it's two of the top welterweights. I have no problem with that. Never had a problem with it. Check my first video out. Never had a problem with it. You know, but as long as they fight each other and not try to dodge, I'm cool with it, yo. But after that, it's Errol Spence next. You know, it's Errol Spence next. Well, Chop Meter, it's gonna be a problem. If Danny Garcia get that belt and don't fight Errol, it's gonna be a problem. He understand he got to fight Errol Spence. Listen, pay attention to Danny Garcia and Shawn Porter. Pay attention, yo. They telling you that Errol Spence is next. They telling you what other names are they calling out? What other names are they calling out besides Errol Spence? They not dumb, yo. Understand, you got to really pay attention. They not dumb, yo. Trust, the money is there, bro. The money is there. He's not getting no fucking 10 million. Don't believe that, but the money is there. Al got the money ready and waiting, bro. The money is there. They know the business gonna be right. But like I say, if you made 2 million if you made 2 million fight Keith Thurman, don't expect to make no more than that fighting Errol Spence Jr. You know what I mean? So the business will be right, bro. Trust me. Trust me, the business gonna be right. But yeah, like I was saying, I'm gonna jump back to the ticket situation. I know I'm everywhere, man. Y'all ride with me though. But yeah, with Ticket Man and Kenny Porter understood what he had. He knew he had a hands up. He knew he had a hands up, and plus he was on Dante's Boxing Nation. Just look at Dante's face, yo. You know, Dante had the mute ticket for a minute to let Kenny talk. You know, he had the mute ticket to let Kenny talk. But even Kenny knew. That's when he really found out, like, these fans ain't to be fucked with. You know, they ain't to be fucked with, yo. 4 million to fight Earl. Yeah, I can see that, Black Fight fan. I can see that. He probably can get 4 to fight Earl. But don't be expecting no goddamn 10 million, Danny Garcia. You know what I mean? That's just a slap in the face. But pay attention. Shawn Porter and Danny Garcia knows Errol Spence is next, yo. They know that. Danny not going to like the Earl. Fuck. All that ain't got nothing to do with it, bro. All that ain't going to have nothing to do with it. It's what's going to happen, bro. Is Al Heyman is the advisor. When you see Errol Spence cool, calm, and collect and tell you the winner is fighting him, bro, the winner is going to fight him, bro. Earl is a man of his word, yo. He a man of his word. And what he say is law. You understand? What Errol Spence say is law, bro. That's how Errol Spence knew that these dudes was going to fight in September. You know, he knew they was going to fight in September. People were saying at the end of August, he say, no, they go fight in September. And then he say after that, they go sit out. So he know next year, the beginning of next year, be expecting a unification bout with either cat. You know, with either cat. But yeah, man. Then like the whole situation as a whole, yo. The whole situation as a whole. My brother, Black Fight fan, everything he said was right on point with Ticket. Everything he said was on point. And he know Ticket better than all of us. You know what I mean? He know him better than all of us. But I just felt like in that situation, you know what I mean? And even though it was like a ticking bomb, Ticket was a ticking bomb at that time, he still got the number one question answer, yo. He got the number one question answer, but he made Kenny Porter understand that you just can't go around talking shit about fans and think you can get away with it. You know what I mean? This is what you provoked it. You know what I mean? This is what you provoked it, Kenny Porter. And Fred Barbershop Conversation. Because like I say, Fred narrative kind of fucked up a lot of shit and set off a lot of ticking bombs as well. You know what I mean? Like Kenny didn't say what he said. You know, Fred made when he made that narrative, even I was like, hold on, Kenny Porter said some shit like that, you know, and I went and made my video. Then when I listened to Kenny Porter interview, I'm like, come on, bro, he ain't said shit you said, Fred, but he did allude to it. But the way he worded it to try to crack a joke and get a laugh out of the broke ass fans behind the computer or whatever the fuck he said, you know, it backfired on his ass. It backfired on him. You know, and he was touching some big dogs. You know what I mean? He wasn't expecting that, you know. And Ticket was on Dante like, man, I don't give a fuck what platform I'm on. I don't give a fuck what's going on. You got Kenny Porter on the other end. This is what I'm feeling. I'm going to express myself. Eric Jenkins. But see, it's not a $10 million fight. If when Earl take position, he'll get that 10 million plus, yo. Lamont Roberts. Earl didn't have a lot to say about Mikey because he knows what's next. Well, Earl and Mikey could have fought in December, bro, and he still could have got that fight with them cats in the beginning of next year. You know what I mean? That still could have happened in the beginning of next year. So it ain't about Earl not having a lot to say about Mikey. The Mikey and the Earl fight happened because Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury might be happening in December and going on pay-per-view. And they're not going to have 2 pay-per-views in December. That was the whole thing with Showtime. I mean, that's the whole thing with Showtime. Now, with the Mikey and Earl still happen, it's a possibility, yo. It's a possibility, and the fight might still be on the table for December. You know what I mean? That came out of Earl mouth, so we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, though, man, Kenny Porter, he brought it on himself, but Ticket showed him. He showed him that watch what you say, man. Watch what you say, because the fans, you know what I mean. We are boxing. You know what I mean? What is boxing without the fans? You know what I mean? If you don't have the fans that are paying you money, filling out the arenas, you know what I mean? What is boxing? You know what I mean? What is boxing? So I think Kenny Porter got a real taste of that shit, yo. He got a real taste of it. But I did want Ticket to calm down and ask his questions so he can get more in, and we could have got more out of that conversation. But I still feel like some telling me that Kenny Porter gonna end up on Ticket platform. You know what I mean? Some telling me Kenny Porter is gonna end up on Ticket platform. You know what I mean? They gonna hash that out. Like I say, you got Big Dog 78, Big Dog Black Fight fan behind the scenes, you know, pulling all the strings. You dig? So they can handle that, man, you know. But when people was just talking about Tick, and I seen that shit, yo. Oh, he's this. And even one sucker, but I ain't gonna say his name, man. I don't want to give him no exposure, none of that. And we got 13 viewers in here, and I'm riding with all y'all, but I ain't giving him no exposure to none of that. But he just one of the biggest suckers ever, yo. One of the biggest suckers ever. Need to be slapped down when somebody catch him in the streets. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, when you got people like that, like Ticket, if you ride with him, you go ride with him. You know, if you ride with him, you go ride with him. Who was Bud beat that wasn't C level? We don't know what Bud is until he fight a B or A level guy. At this point, he just best the average guy. Stop it, Chop Media. Stop it, bro. Because first of all, it's all about the eye test and it's all about the skill level. When you look at Terrence Crawford, he passed the eye test. When you look at Terrence Crawford, he above what you're thinking about on the skill level, bro. We show love around here, bro. We don't discredit on this channel, bro. I don't discredit, yo. You know, I don't discredit. Like if you can't see that Terrence Crawford is on another level, I'm sorry, Trap. I'm sorry, bro. And I rocks with you, been rocking with me. But if you look at Terrence Crawford, you can't tell Terrence Crawford is on a different level, and you got Mayweather calling him pound for pound number one. I'm sorry, bro. Yo, that Kenny Porter got humbled by response of Black Fight fan and Ticket. Put the fans in the face of Fred's and Kenny comment. Big facts, Eric Jenkins. Big facts. That's why I say though, like, it's like because you're not above the fans, yo. No fighter, no promoter, no coach, no manager. Nobody is above the fans. The fan, like I say, we are boxing, bro. The fans are boxing. But I had to take a step back myself and say, you know what, I gotta give these fighters more respect. You know, I gotta give them more respect because they is risking their life in the ring, man. They, like I say, we know about these things. We know about these things. They risking their life in the ring. You know, that's why I gotta humble my, like I say, man, I got a call from Black Fight fan one day telling me to humble myself. Point blank period, yo. And I needed that. I needed that, bro, because I was going on everybody. Somebody say something wrong, I'm snapping on them. You know what I mean? But at the time, you had to just look back and just, if you go do this boxing game, man. They told me he came to the gym and now talking weight bully. Man, that sucker ain't go to no gym and do nothing, man. He ain't do nothing. He went up there. Earl wasn't even in town when he went that way, yo. And if he was in town, he got his ass kicked out the gym. Point blank period, man. Ain't nobody, like, the shit he do is just that suckerism. That's just suckerism, bro. I won't even, you know, acknowledge that bull crap, man. Customers is kings. Facts, Lowland Profit. Facts. That's why I say, man, we coming through, and like, that's why I say Kenny Porter, he found that out, yo. He found that out with Ticket TV on Dante's Boxing Nation. He found that out, yo. Like, you can say what you want. You can say what you want. But once you start disrespecting the fans, yo, it'll turn around and bite you in the ass. And once you turn people away, it's hard to get them to turn back around. You know, it's hard to get them to turn back around. And for Sean Porter, it was kind of bad on him because it was because of his father. You know what I mean? It's not even because of him. You know, but you are who you with, man. You with your pops and things like that. And you supposed to be the king of the crop. You supposed to be the cat running the show. And if you just letting your pops running around just getting reckless and wild, bro, you know what I'm saying? Blame yourself. Blame yourself. Eric Jenkins, that's why we love the sport. It's dangerous, but it's something we as fans love. It's just a gladiator ring, man. You know, It's just like Rome, the gladiator ring. They love blood. They got their blood. We like our pound of flesh, yo. We like our pound of flesh, but I want them to come out healthy. You dig? No, this ain't the Roman days. No, I want them to come out healthy. They got kids and family. I want them to get to their kids and family safe, man. Lamont Bud is on a different level, but Lamont Peterson could have beat his toughest competition at 140, in my opinion. You never know, bro. At Monty Brown, Bud Power overrated and his skills is solid. I'm not discrediting him. I'm being honest, bro. He unified a depleted 140 division. We won't call a PG great for beating Laurie, Collison, and Conley. At the end of the day, bro, he did it, bro. You can't knock who's at the division at the moment. You can't knock who's at the division at the moment. Bud was at the division. He went out to everybody who had a belt. He unified that thing. No, he didn't unify. He became undisputed at that thing. And it is what it is. Power underrated. He beat the fuck out of Jeff Horn, man. He beat the fuck out of Jeff Horn. His power is real in both hands, bro. I'm not knocking Bud, bro. Bud is a bad motherfucker, yo. He's a bad man. Lamont Roberts, facts. The top 140 guys had already moved up. Them guys he beat would be nobodies at 147. It don't matter, bro. They had belts. You can't knock who's the champion at the time. Crawford wasn't ducking nobody. Anybody at 140 could have fought him. You know, anybody at 140 because he wasn't ducking and dodging nobody. You know, Victor Poster was a hell of a fighter when he fought him. Victor Poster's still a hell of a fighter. That's why I say you can't knock what's going on in the boxing game, bro. Now he at 147. Now he at 147. So we'll just see what's up. Lamont Robinson, Ndangu was his biggest win on paper, and Regis exposed him. Bug beat him first, so how can Regis expose him when Bud already exposed him? We do love the father, son, but don't turn on the fans. Exactly, Earl Jenkins, bro. You can never turn on the fans. You can't turn on the fans. Like I say, the fans are boxing, yo. We are boxing. But at the same time, the fans, we can't turn on the fighters neither because we need the fighters. Without the fighters, we don't get a pound of flesh. You know what I mean? Without the fighters, we don't get great fights. You know what I mean? Now, like I say, we do deserve the fights that we want, yo. We deserve the fights. With Earl Spence, he deserved one of them top fights. You know what I mean? He deserved one of them top fights. And trust me, man. Look, you see my brother Black Fight Fan, Bud is pound for pound #1, yo. And me and him riding with Earl Spence to the fullest, till the wheels fall off. You understand? Till the wheels fall off. But you can't knock what's going on, bro. That's why I say the eye level and the skill level, you got to respect it, yo. You got to respect it. When you look at Bud in the ring, he whooping fucking gold medalists like they nobodies. And then you put a gold medalist in there with the next fighter, they winning and looking good as fuck. You can't knock because he makes somebody look a certain way and say, oh, they are nobody. That's why I say you can't call a fighter, you can't call fighters bums, man. You know what I mean? I ain't calling Ndangu no bum. I talked to Ndangu trainer. You know what I mean? A good dude. You know what I mean? A good dude. No, but no, I ain't calling no fighters no bums, man. Trap Media, Mike Brown, Earl Thurman, Porter, Denny on the other side fighting the best. He's over there fighting the Benavidez of the world, another C-level guy, and Horn was nobody. You know that, bro. Bro, stop it, bro. Because like I said, this channel don't discredit, bro. For you to say Horn is nobody and you beat Manny Pacquiao, you dig what I mean? You can't knock him, bro. He got Manny Pacquiao on his resume. You dig? So for you to say Horn is nobody, he only got one loss. Horn is a tough-ass fighter. He's a tough-ass fighter. You put him in there with somebody else, guess what? He gonna look way better than he was against Crawford. And he might win. You did. He might win. So you can call him a nobody, bro. But what you call him a nobody when he fought Pacquiao? And did you have him beating Pacquiao? And did he look like a nobody against Pacquiao? You know what I mean? No knock on nobody, man. Earl ain't pound for pound #1, man. And Earl is my guy, but Earl ain't pound for pound #1. Chop Media agreed. The day Earl ain't beat nobody, but Bud did, and he can't beat Earl. Laugh aloud. See, y'all riding off emotions, man. You know, y'all riding off emotions, bro. I don't get caught up in what other people think. You know what I mean? Like I say, when you look at the body of work, you can't do nothing but give credit, man. You can't do nothing but give credit, bro. Give credit where it's due, man. Call a spade and put a crown on top of that motherfucker. I don't discredit, man. Because once you discredit fighters and you discredit the work that they put in, it's no sense of even watching them. You know what I mean? There's no sense of watching them. If you go discredit what they do and the work they put in, there's no sense of watching them, bro. I mean, not Trap me say Black Fight, then he say At Trap Media agreed. Now, Omni Hunt, yeah, Bud #1 pound for pound, but he's #3 welterweight, if that makes sense. I got Bud as the #2 welterweight. Some people can put Keith Thurman #2, but Keith Thurman been out too long. I put Keith Thurman #3. Earl Jenkins, Bud got that gift. Yo, he can rumble. Also, Earl got that nature of the beast. Exactly, bro. They mirror each other. Bud and Earl mirror each other. Those two dudes that they leave you nothing to criticize. You understand? They leave you nothing to criticize. They both want the best, man. And once you lock under a promotion company, when you say Earl over here fighting certain people and he over there fighting certain people, you're obligated, man. You're obligated. It's nothing you can do. You know, yes, you can push for the fight you want, but would you get it? It's not. 9 times out of 10, it don't mean you will get it, man. You're obligated to ride with your promoter. You know what I mean? And we know what Bob Arum doing, man. You're obligated to ride with your promoter, man. Earl Jenkins, hold on, Hyphy. Brooks said EJ wasn't qualified to fight him. Look what happened. Resumes don't tell the whole story. Debating resumes is a form of ducking. That's what I say, Hyphy. I don't do resumes, man. Because if you start doing resumes, you can pick holes in everybody's resumes, man. You can pick holes in everybody's resumes. Trap me that money. Pac-Man ain't been shit since he been off them drugs. He washed up. That's why he's scared to run it with one of them young monsters. You can't say if he was on drugs if he never got caught. That's why I say I don't do that type of shit. Kevin Hill, be honest, Money Brown. None of these fighters are active enough to know who the best. I mean, it's up to you who you want to pick who the best, man. But like I said, body of work don't lie, yo. A body of work don't lie. And when you're doing this boxing game, man, all you can do, okay, you can say, oh, this fighter haven't fought nobody, right? Like he's saying, Crawford haven't fought nobody. Crawford haven't did nothing. So I'm going to ask y'all, when y'all look at Crawford and y'all look at the skill level, right? Y'all look at him and y'all look at the skill level, y'all see what he's doing. What fighter would y'all pick that would beat Crawford? I want to ask you that. What fighter would you pick to beat Crawford? And majority gonna say Errol Spence. Besides Errol Spence, because I know where y'all gonna go. Besides Errol Spence, what other fighter would you pick to beat Terrence Crawford? I'm not saying Bud isn't great, bro. I'm just saying until he fight a B level or A level guy, we don't know what he is at Money Brown. Earl went to the UK and earned his name and made easy work of Lamont. Understand me, yo. Understand me, bro. Earl is my guy. Fucking right, he went to the UK and stumped on Kell Brook in a tough-ass fight, but he got the job done, right? Came back, to Lamont out the frame, beat a Campo. When you look at Terrence Crawford, man, Terrence Crawford, this is his 3rd weight division, man. Terrence Crawford destroyed Gamboa. You understand? Knocked Gamboa out when Gamboa was at his best. You know, went and beat Ricky Burns over in the UK. You understand? A hostile environment. A hostile environment. Crawford went to the UK and won his belt before Earl. You understand what I'm saying? See, y'all just looking at one aspect of it, yo. That's why I say you got to take the feelings out, man. Crawford has a body of work, bro. He has a body of work. You know, came and made at 140 and became undisputed. Regardless if you want to say Ndongo was nobody. You know, he fought my guy, Thomas Delorme. He beat Hank Lundy. You understand? Diary Jean. Victor Postal. Victor Postal was one of the top fighters at the time. You know what I mean? Got a great jab. It was a unification bout. You can't discredit, man. You can't discredit, yo. Then came right up to 147. You know what I mean? And took out the boy Jeff Horn. What was a big motherfucker, man. That was a big ass dude. That showed a lot in Terrence Crawford, man. That showed a lot, bro. Unbiased boxing talk. That chopped me to so one fight. Wow, Crawford has fought multiple champions. Hyphy, which fighter would y'all bet y'all last $100 on to beat Bud? Boxing Brooklyn child. Terrence Crawford is the modern haggler. Yeah, man, you got to understand the heart in these fighters, man. Kevin Hill, I will pick Sean Porter over Crawford. Styles make fight. Rugged fight for Bud. Understand, man. I won't pick Sean Porter over Crawford at all. Unbiased. Wow, and Money Brown speaking facts. Earl Jenkins. Maybe Keith Thurman can give Crawford a rumble and a problem. Yes. Listen, Sean Porter, Keith Thurman, Danny Garcia, they all get Crawford a run for his money. But I pick Crawford to beat them all, man. I pick Crawford to beat them all. The eye test and the skill level, Lamont Roberts. No None of those guys Bud beat could beat Brook. Not to discredit Bud, but give Earl some credit. First, Lamont Roberts, did you talking to me? Did I just tell you Earl Spence is my guy? Do you understand that? Earl Spence is my guy, yo. But when I tell you it's about the body of work, Earl is putting his work in, bro. Earl, look, I got Crawford as the pound for pound #1 fighter. Earl Spence is the #1 welterweight. Terence Crawford is the #2 welterweight. Earl will get nothing but credit and blessings from me, bro. Blessings. But even Earl himself said, I'm not pound for pound #1. He put it between Lomachenko and Terence Crawford, yo. And he meant it. It wasn't just he was saying that to be humble. He meant that shit. He want to earn that pound for pound #1 spot. He don't want to just give it to him, bro. And he doing his job to earn it, yo. No one, okay. Trap Media, Money TV. Damn niggas are sea level. Who we beat, Gamboa, small as shit, and that was a tough fight for him. And Burns, come on, bro. And the ref was biased in the Horn fight, and it was stopped early. Trap Media, what you doing is discrediting, bro. You discredit. Anybody sleeping on Crawford, I would question their boxing mind. No, I won't question his boxing mind. It's just he discrediting, bro. He discrediting. We don't believe in hype Lomachenko. Now you call Lomachenko a hype job? Come on, bro. Come on, stop it, bro. Lomachenko is one of the baddest motherfuckers in boxing, yo. One of the baddest motherfuckers in boxing. And I picked Rigo to beat him. You understand? I picked Mikey Garcia to beat him. But Lomachenko is a bad motherfucker. A fucking spade with a crown on top. Stop it, Trap Media, bro. Stop it. Yeah, you discrediting, bro. And that shit, like I say, this channel is not a discrediting channel, bro. It's not a discrediting channel. You got to understand the body of work these people putting in, man. You can't discredit what these dudes doing because you want to say, oh, they haven't fought this fighter or haven't fought somebody you want to see them fight. You understand? It's all about the eye test, man. It's all about the eye test. So when Floyd Mayweather King Crawford pound for pound #1, you know what I mean? Pound for pound #1. Is Floyd Mayweather tripping or delusional? You know what I mean? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Ben Simmons is talented. But listen, bro. A lot of people like to compare boxing to other sports. You can't do that, man. You can't do that. Like, I see people saying, oh, Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, all that shit. I understand it, bro. I understand it. But me, I don't compare boxing to no other sport, bro. This is a one-on-one man sport. This is the most manliest sport you can be in besides MMA. I ain't comparing this shit to no basketball, football, soccer, hockey, all that shit, yo. No. This is boxing, man. This is boxing, bro. This is boxing, man. We gonna stick to boxing, yo. We understand what Ben Simmons and all that shit. Ben Simmons got help on that team. Ben Simmons got somebody throwing him an alley hoop, but Ben Simmons passing the ball to somebody for assist to put points up on the board. In boxing, you in that ring by your damn self. You understand? Trying to dodge a punch that can knock you fucking out your head, man. No doubt, no doubt. We can make that happen, Trap Media. We can make that happen, bro. But yeah, though, man, that's how boxing go, man. That's how boxing go. You know, like if you ever see me, bro, you will never see me disrespect no fighter. You will never see me discredit no fighter. You got to understand these fighters, they go put that work in the gym. You know what I mean? From 8 to 12 months, for 8 to 12 weeks, putting the hard work in, putting the grind in, and it shows in the ring, yo. It shows in the ring. Unbiased boxing talk. Trap Media just sound like a pure fanboy. Zero logic. Will say anything to boost this guy up. Fred Thomas. Earl Spence jab is the key to victory against Crawford. The jab has to be solid, and he has to work the jab up and downstairs to offset Bud combos. Now, the jab ain't the key to the victory in that fight, yo. Yo, Money, keep it in the middle. We got great fights in front of us. Hopefully, we'll get these great fights. Hopefully, we'll get these great fights, Rumble. Yes, sir, Eric Johnson. I'm with you, bro. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Trap me unbiased talk. SUD. I don't know what that means. Kevin Hill, Earl Spence Jr. walked through everything at 147. I agree, Kevin Hill. Fred Thomas. You can go outside and play basketball, football, baseball, whatever, but you can't go outside and play boxing. Exactly, bro. If you don't put the work in the boxing, it's going to show. In all the other sports, you got somebody to big you up. You know what I mean? Baseball, you have to play by yourself, but you got a team in the outfield. Earl versus Bud is 50-50 in my opinion. Lamont Roberts, I'm with you on that, bro. I feel like it's one hell of a fight. I pick Earl. You know what I mean? I pick Earl, but Crawford is a hell of a fighter, yo. It's just like I say, if you can't watch them dudes and see the skill level and see the work they putting in, bro, and understand greatness when you see it, bro. If you can't look at greatness when you see it and know what you're looking at, come on now, brother. Come on, man. You gotta understand what you're looking at, bro. You gotta understand what you're looking at. For real, bro. Because that's when you look at fighters like that and you see special. You understand? You gotta see special. These people ain't out here talking about these dudes like that for no reason, man. These people ain't big in terms Bud Crawford up for no reason. They ain't big in Earl Spence Jr. up for no reason. Lomachenko ain't getting them credits for no reason. Mikey Garcia, you gotta understand what you're looking at, bro. You gotta understand what you're looking at, bro. Especially when you're talking about this boxing game, bro. You can't compare boxing to no sport. You can't compare it to no sport, bro. It's a 50-50 fight. Fred Thomas, Lamont Roberts. I think 55-45 for Spence, like both. I really don't want to see them fight. Yeah, we don't want to see them fight, but they got to fight, man. You know what I mean? People probably didn't want to see Leonard Hearns or Hearns Hagler. You know what I mean? Or Hagler Leonard. You know what I mean? It's a lot of people didn't want to see those fights. Duran Hearns, Duran Leonard. Like this was what make them great, yo. This is what make them great. You understand? If they never fight each other, we'll never know who's the best. And the thing about boxing is too many fighters that want to be friendly out here to stop us from having great fights. You know, fights want to come up. This is my brother. I love him. I'll never fight him. You understand? But you're taking away from the sport and you're taking away from the growth of the sport by not fighting that fighter. You understand what I'm saying? So that fight must happen. And trust and believe, Earl and Crawford want that fight. You know what I mean? They want that fight bad, yo. They want that fight bad. You know, I want to see Earl fight Thurman. I want to see Earl fight Porter. I want to see Earl fight Garcia. And I damn sure want to see Earl fight Crawford, yo. This is their era. I always say, it's just like Devin Alexander, Marcos Madonna, Amir Khan, Tim Bradley, Lamont Peterson. That was their era, yo. Kendall Hope was in there. You know, that was their era. You know, that was the era of them dudes. You know, and that's why they selling their way on out the door. And then you got Earl Spence, Crawford, Danny Garcia, Sean Porter. You know what I mean? You got that. You know, so let me get back to the questions. Yo, Crawford say Lamont Rock, I think 55. Eric Jenkins. Yo, Crawford Spence to me, money, it's like a Hearns Leonard. Exactly, bro. Lamont Roberts, they got to fight the fans demanded. Yes, sir. Kevin Hill, Crawford is special, but Spence is special too. I just don't think Bud can hurt the bigger Spence. We'll never know till we see it, bro. Unbiased and biased boxing talk. At Kevin Hill, Floyd didn't hurt a lot of the guys he beat on points. Floyd hurt a lot of fighters, bro. Money didn't hurt a lot of guys because of the hand problem. Trap media at Money. Loma is talented, but it's too early for the mainstream to be hyping him up the way they do. No way they will ever do that for a black fighter that early would have lost. Trap media, Kevin Hill. At Kevin Hill, Bud will have a fight. I understand what you're saying, Trap media, but I don't get caught up in mainstreams. I don't get caught up in what the fuck they be saying. I understand how they try to hype certain fighters and make them this and make them that. But like I say, man, once you take the eye test and you see that skill level, bro, and you see that skill level, that's what I'm concerned with. That's what I look for. It's not about what they want it to be. It's about what you looking at and what you want it to be, bro. We understand the I mean the double jeopardies in boxing and all that. I talk about that. I understand what it is, but I won't let them rob me out of greatness neither, bro. I won't let them rob me out of watching Lomachenko and watching how great Lomachenko is. You understand? They not gonna rob me out of that. If you let them rob you out of that, bro, you gotta look at yourself, bro. I can't let them rob me out of that. Trap media, Kevin Hill, Eric Jenkins. When you get the talent in the division, you have to make the fights. That's true. Fred Thomas, money. The jab is the key to the fight. Money. If you look at the Thomas Delorme fight, Bud Crawford was having problems with the jab, long jab from Delorme. Delorme just didn't have a chin. Yeah, but Delorme Crawford picked up on that shit. That's why I say Crawford can take away what you do best, bro. The key to that fight is Earl Spence pace and the body work. Kevin Thurman is in hibernation, waiting for the smoke to clear. Exactly, Kevin Hill. Trap me that money. He's skilled, but when he fights a Tank, Teofimo, or a Devin, he gonna get smashed. No, I don't know about all that, bro. You might could have said that Mikey Garcia. Javante Davis might give him problems, but I'll do pick Tank to probably knock him out, bro. But Lomachenko is a bad motherfucker, yo. He's a bad man, bro, and you gotta get credit where it's due, yo. But yeah, though, man. Um, who y'all got, man? Who y'all got for Saturday? Let me know who y'all got for Saturday, yo. I feel trap media. You gotta be trolling now. Tank is hella scared of Loma. Don't make me post that interview. I don't know about all that, Hyphy. I don't think he afraid. I understand what it was with him and Floyd going through them situations. When he wanted Tank, when he wanted Loma, Floyd didn't want to put him in there. You know, him and Floyd started having problems, and then Floyd wanted to throw him in there. Tank like I ain't doing shit you asked me to do. Then he bad knockout or unanimous decision. Tank is kind of scared. Who all got Denny in this count, man? I like Porter on points. Kevin Hill got Porter. I got Porter myself on points, man. Yo, I got Garcia, Eric Jenkins, Garcia. I got Denny with the left hook body shot. Quarterback points. Lamar, you say Denny with the left hook body shot. What you calling a knockout, Lamar? Think it's gonna be a stoppage? Quarterback decision. Porter strength will make the difference. I agree, Brooklyn. Hyphy. Porter on points too. Denny will never fight EJ. That might be the reason why Porter take it on Saturday, bro. Yeah, Porter take it on Saturday. We'll never see Danny versus Earl, but you never know, man. It's boxing. It's boxing. Earl can go fight Porter next, beat him, then he can build a set back up and get the Earl fight. So you never know what's gonna happen, bro. If it's KO, it will be Danny KO on Sean. Sean while ducking inside. I don't know, bro. I don't know about no KOs. I don't know about no KOs in this fight. I don't think neither one gonna knock each other out. Maybe a drop. Maybe a drop. Porter will be all over Danny ass. That's how I look at it, Kevin. I look at it like this, bro. I say, like I ain't gonna be surprised if Danny beat Sean, but Sean mauling style, bro, the way he maul you down, I think it's gonna cause problems for Danny Garcia, man. I think it's gonna frustrate Danny Garcia. I don't think Sean gonna let Danny Garcia get the stitching on his punches like he want to. You know what I mean? I don't think he'll let him get the stitching on his punches like he want to. Sister. So I feel like I feel like Sean Porter now. Sean, Danny Garcia, he's gonna have to have a jab, man. No, he's gonna have to have a jab. 1 second. Yeah, take a sip of soda. I think he gonna need a jab, man. And if Danny can use that jab, like when you look at Sean Porter, right? Sean Porter lost to Kell Brook and to Keith Thurman, right? They used the jab, bro, to stop a lot of shit. Keith Thurman used his legs, but at the same time, he had a strong jab to keep Sean. Like when Sean want to rush in, if you ain't got a strong jab in Sean Porter face, bro, to make his ass be modest of rushing in, you're going to have problems, man. You're going to have problems. Danny Garcia has a good jab when he use it, but he's not consistent with it. He's not consistent with it. Porter will be all over Danny as much as Danny likes to be in mid range. Porter will close the distance and make it uncomfortable. That's what I'm saying, Brooklyn Child. He's not going to let him get the leverage that he want on them shots. And once Porter turned into a wrestling match and Danny started getting frustrated, you know what I mean? And headbutts is go play a part. You dig? Headbutts go play a part. Only way Danny Garcia win is by knockout. And I don't see him getting a knockout, bro. I don't see him getting a knockout. I've been watching some classic fights. The body snatcher Mike McCollum was avoided like Spence, a beast. Yes, sir. To Mike McCollum, I almost got his damn eye knocked out his head. But yeah, man, I feel like if Danny can't use a strong jab, bro, if he can't use a strong jab, to keep Sean Porter thinking in that bay, which I still don't think his jab is gonna be enough. You know what I mean? Because I don't think Danny is strong. Like Danny got popped. He got popped. Don't get me wrong, but physically, You know what I mean? Physically, could he move Sean Porter around the ring? You understand? Because Sean, like, for Danny to be short like that, Sean is gonna be all on his ass, yo. Sean is gonna be all over his ass, and Sean is coming to make it a rough and tough and ugly fight, man. He coming to make it a rough and tough, ugly fight. Erg Jenkins, money. I watched that Trap Media, money. I just think Porter outworks Danny. Yep, and I'm gonna say this too. The only fight I seen Danny get stronger in at the end is the Keith Thurman fight. You know what I mean? I'm saying when he fighting the fights like this, the Keith Thurman fight, because I think Thurman started, bagging up, or he say injured the elbow or whatever, but he started bagging up and he let Danny get confidence and start coming on. But when you see the Zab Judah fight, Zab came on late. You see the Mauricio Herrera fight. Mauricio Herrera was on his ass and came on late. Lamont Peterson came on late. Trust me when I tell you this. Danny Garcia lose any sight or get winded in this fight against Sean Porter, it's gonna get bad, yo. It's gonna get bad. Lamont Roberts. I think Porter will rush in too much and Danny go time him with the body shots. Nah, Sean Porter being too safe to go down from a body shot, bro. I recommend everyone to watch Marvelous Marvin Hagler and watch the resemblance in Earl Spence Jr. Facts. Oh, no doubt, Kevin Hill. Especially when he fought John the Beast Mugabe. You know what I mean? Did you watch that fight, Kevin Hill? Marvin Hagler versus John the Beast Mugabe? Oh, my God. When everybody thought he was going to die in the ring, you did. But yeah, man. That's what I say, though. I'm just going to start, me, myself, personally, I ain't saying everybody, but me, man, I got to start showing more love to these fighters, yo. I got to start showing more love to these fighters. Because I find myself, sometimes I can get into the fanatism a little bit too much, too. But we do look, that's what I'm saying. We deserve the fights that we want. We deserve, especially when it's time for us to get that fight, yo. You know what I mean? We've been waiting for Earl to fight one of these top dudes for how long now? You know what I mean? For how long now? So that fight is very deserving, man. It's very deserving. And like my guy said, man, when you fight twice a year, I think Ticket brought this up as well. Ticket brought this up to Fred Barbershop Conversation. If you only fighting twice a year, man, like when Floyd fought twice a year, and people got mad because of the money Floyd was fighting, but Floyd was fighting the best out there. Floyd was fighting the best out there. And people can knock Floyd all they want to, but he was fighting the champions. He was fighting them coming off their best win. You understand? And he didn't give us no excuses, yo. No excuses at all. So if you want to fight twice a year, and you talking about you want Floyd Mayweather money, Danny Garcia, get your ass in that ring with Earl Spence. You understand? Get your ass in that ring with Earl Spence. Like Black Fight Fan said, $4 million a fight. I can see that. I can see that, bro. I can see that. Danny is going to have to be at his best to win. Not just a great jab. He needs body work, left hooks, and a package. I feel you, Erg Jenkins. But my thing was the jab is going to be the key to him keeping Sean Porter from rushing in like he's going to rush in. You know what I mean? If you can't jab Sean Porter and keep Sean Porter modest, bro, and keep him on the outside, you're going to have a problem. And not just a problem, you're going to have a big fucking problem. Where we at with it? Unbiased boxing. Marvin Hagler is a switch hitter, though. So how would Spence resemble him? I think you want to talk about the tenacity, bro. Of course, Hagler was underrated boxer just like EJ. Fred Thomas. Danny will be losing the fight all the way to about the 10th round. Sean will come out in the 10th knowing he's up, then let off the gas. Danny swings a overhand right, catching Porter, fight over. You don't believe that shit, Fred Thomas. Mugabe was a tough motherfucker. Exactly. Unbiased. Hey, Kevin here. Wasn't Hagler a switch hitter? How does he resemble Hagler? Unbiased boxing talk. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Trap Media Monitor. Porter may do Danny like Berto if he doesn't earn respect early. Danny just doesn't have enough output. Danny ain't going out like Berto, Trap. I'm gonna tell you that now. Fred Thomas. Earl reminds me of Vernon Forrest. To me, style-wise, anybody agree with the assessment? Rest in peace to Vernon Forrest. Roderick Brodnick. I just want this fight to be over already. No, sir, Roderick. No, sir. Not over already. We trying to get to Saturday to see the fight, yo. This is a good fucking fight, man. Don't rob yourself out this fight, man. Don't rob yourself out this fight. This is a good fucking fight, man. You understand? This is a good fucking fight. It's gonna be fireworks in the ring. It's gonna be fireworks in the ring, yo. The Spence fight is coming, but this is a good fucking fight, man. That's why I say when we talk about fighters, man, we can't be too far away from other great fights. We cannot be like we pissed off about Joshua and Wilder. We want that fight. We deserve the fight. You know what I mean? I'm gonna criticize Joshua. I'm gonna criticize Eddie Hearn, motherfucking ass. But at the same time, it's still great fights out there to be made in the heavyweight division. It ain't that deep, but it's good fights to be made out there. Unbiased. Porter struggled to not Granado, bro. Granado. I can't see. You got me fucking dude name up. Adrian Granados. I think Danny will knock him out. Ain't gonna happen, bro. Trap media. And money. Danny needs the KO to win. No way he wins on points unless it's a Herrera situation. Trap media. Unboxing, boxing talk. He broke his hand. Stop it, Roger, bro. I'm going to watch. it, but I'm seeking unification. No doubt, we all is, bro. Yo, back in the day in Philly, Philly fighters like Hagler, Bernie Briscoe, Hurricane, Hort fought 3 to 4 times a year. Great fights, no doubt, man. But we all know, like I said, it's more of a business now. Fred Thomas bullshit. I do believe that, Monty Brown. Well, if you believe that, bro, you in for a rude awakening, man. Ain't no way in hell Danny finna come out in no 10th round. Look, if Sean Porter up, bro, and it's in the 10th round, if Sean Porter is up and you talking about he's up clearly or however many rounds, they gonna try to outbox that shit out, yo. This is like the WBC on the line here, man. It's a lot at stake right here. You know, it's a lot at stake right here. But it's gonna be one hell of a fight, man. It's gonna be one hell of a fight, man. One hell of a fight. But I will say this: Ticket TV showed Kenny Porter something. You know, shouts out to Ticket TV. I want to see Ticket and Kenny on Ticket platform in a calmer manner. You dig what I mean? I want him in a calmer manner because I do believe Fred Barbershop sparked up a lot of this, you know what I mean, animosity that's going on right now. You dig what I mean? A lot of this animosity that's going on right now because the way he worded his shit on his little, you know what I mean, his little channel, his channel, but his little video he made, you know what I mean, that sparked the ride almost, man. It sparked the ride almost. Everyone, please remember to hit the like button. No doubt, Hyphy, appreciate that. Kevin Hill, I just hope it's not a draw. Please, Kevin Hill, don't say that, man. Please don't say that. We don't want to see this shit though twice now. Come on now, somebody go win. No, I got Sean winning, but if Danny winning, I'll be happy. We ain't trying to see no draws, man. Fred Thomas, Danny going to knock out Sean Porter out in the 10th. Money. It's money, bro, not money. Not money. Earl just said that it's money. M-O-N-N-I-E. I think the Keith Thurman fight took a lot out of Sean. Nah. Yo, this is going to give the fans a great fight. Eric Jenkins, I agree, bro. I think this is going to be a fight we all can agree. I mean, we all going to sit back and enjoy. I think this is going to be a fight that we all want to watch on the replay. I will say this. I think it'll be a close fight. You understand? I think it'll be a close fight. I just think Sean Porter going to get the nod, man. I really do. I really believe Sean Porter going to get the nod in this fight. I feel like Sean Porter's going to do more than Danny Garcia for his work rate. You understand? Danny is going to land some good hard shots. No doubt about that. Danny going to land some good hard shots. But I think from the work rate, I feel like Sean is going to do more. I feel like it's going to show that Sean's doing more. We know Danny is easy to bruise, man. You know, Danny a Puerto Rican. He got that skin that's easy to bruise. So even though his face is going to be marked up, he ain't going to be hurting as much as his face look. But I feel like if the headbutts come into play, Sean might be up on the course, might even get a stoppage that way. I'm praying it don't happen. You dig? But it looked like that's a possibility. Lamont Rock, finally a good fight to look forward to. Exactly, Lamont, bro. Got the NFL on Thursday. We got boxing on Saturday and NFL on Sunday. Oh yeah, we do have college on Saturday too. Trap Media Money. Earl and Thurman will be in attendance. I pray. You read that? You read that somewhere, Trap? I pray they be in attendance. Unbiased. You're not going to boycott it. Boycott what, bro? I don't boycott nothing. Yo, may the best fight of the best. Earl Jenkins. Yo, may the best fighter of the best of this night take the belt. I'm with you, Earl. Fred Thomas. Thurman going to be at the fight. Earl Spence will be there as well. Yeah, man, they need to be in attendance, yo, because like I said early on, that's what's going to make this fight that much more interesting. Because I say, we're going to have a lot of media in the house, man. A lot of media going to be in the house. Hopefully they don't fuck it up with stupid ass questions and ask the right questions that we want to hear. Thurman going to be for Kevin here, Money Brown. Who you got, Angel or Kenny? If they was the fight, I'll take Kenny, man. Kenny look like he in better shape. Money Brown. Sean Showtime said Thurman will be there, and Barbershop said he spoke with Earl and he's going to be there. That's what I'm talking about, bro. We seen Keith Thurman come out of nowhere, and gave his pick. Look at me, I just said I'm gonna big these fighters up more. But Keith Thurman came out, he gave his pick on who he think go win the fight. I think he said if it's by points, it's gonna be Porter. If it's by knockout, it's gonna be Danny. More than likely, it's gonna be by points. Kevin Hill, Money Brown, we got that would be the barbershop. Fred Thomas, my fault at Money B. Oh, it's all good, bro. Everybody called me Monday. I just be getting it together, Fred. Dig what I mean? I just be getting it together, bro. I want y'all to know too, man. They didn't block me, man. So they ain't let me monetize. YouTube on the bull crap. They on the bull crap. So it is what it is. I ain't go. Certain people when they find out their channels can't be monetized, they'll give up on it. They'll give up on it because they be all in it for, I ain't getting paid, I ain't getting this, I ain't getting that. With me, it ain't about the money, man. With me, it's about rocking out with the people, bringing the best first, the best, and just chilling, yo. If you can't find a way to get you some money, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like it's all love out here, bro. And why put in the work to build a channel? You dig? And just because they tell you can't monetize, to give it away. You know what I mean? I just can't do that, y'all. Put too much work in for this channel. I rock with the people rock with me. You know what I mean? Love will come in another way. You dig what I mean? But I just can't give up my channel like that, yo. That just ain't gonna happen. But yeah, though, man, it's gonna be one hell of a fight on Saturday, yo. The undercards, we got the heavyweight fight, Kowalski taking on the dude from St. Louis. You understand, my hometown. Went over to the UK, got his ass knocked out to Anthony Joshua for the $7 million. You know what I mean? Just to come back, look like he going crazy or some shit. And now he about to fight on the undercard of Sean Porter and Danny Garcia. You dig what I mean? And it's crazy to me because I feel like he gonna get his ass knocked out again. You dig? Because this Poland ain't no joke at all. But I'm gonna ride with him. Real rap. Kevin Hill, do you think Thurman could shake shit? Do you think Thurman could shake shit and get the winner out of Garcia versus Porter and leave Earl Spence waiting? Nope, because Sean Porter said he won't even fight Thurman right now on the simple fact of Thurman just coming back. And if he beat Keith Thurman, he's not going to get any credit because people want to say, oh, Keith Thurman, he got an injury. So they want Keith Thurman to come back, get his 2 tune-ups like he been crying about. You know what I mean? Go and get your 2 tune-ups in and then get back in the midst of the thicks. And Keith Thurman, he's not going to come back and fight Sean Porter, Danny Garcia, no way, yo. He's not going to do it. He's going to come back. He's going to get his tune-ups, Like my man say, you wait for the smoke to clear. You dig what I mean? But it's gonna happen. Like Thurman right now, I still give him his credit. I still give him his credit, yo. And I'm sorry, y'all. Charles Morton fighting Kowalski. I never said his name. Charles Morton and Kowalski. I don't even think I'm pronouncing Kowalski name right, but he the Poland that beat my guy Arthur Spilker. But Thurman not gonna come back and jump right in the ring with them dudes, yo. He's not gonna do it on the simple fact of he want to risk it. No, he want to risk it. He say he got he ain't afraid to let it go, but he ain't gonna jump his ass right in that ring with the winner of that fight because you want to say he need a tune-up because he has arm doing, Fred Thomas, Earl Spence and Keith Thurman need to sit right beside each other. Hey, Fred, if they do that, bro, man, if they do that, I'm gonna laugh my ass off. Even though we know they're not gonna fight. Herb Jenkins, yo, your content money is on point. You is coming. Keep pushing. Appreciate that, Herb Jenkins, bro. The Polish kid from New York will be a problem for Morton. Yeah, Morton from St. Louis, bro. But I got him getting knocked out. Morton from St. Louis, man. I rocks with him. I'm gonna ride with him. I want him to win. But I just think the Poland dude, man, I just feel like he been fighting more. Don't get me wrong, Charles Morton been winning. I just feel like he got that grit in him, man. He got that grit in him. And if I'm wrong, if Charles Morton win, then he can grill my ass. But other than that, I feel like the Polish kid go win, yo. Just keeping it real. Herb Jenkins, Keith Thurman can run with no doubt, bro. No doubt he can run. Look, I take nothing for Keith Thurman, bro. Keith Thurman is one hell of a fighter. Keith Thurman still went out beating Sean Porter and Danny Garcia. I give him all the credit in the world. He say he had an injury. He went and got his elbow done, right? All right. He went and got married. I knock no man for getting married. It's always life after boxing. Boxing is for a short period of time. You understand? I would never talk about a man getting married. That's why you never see me make a video about Keith Thurman and his wife. That ain't our business. That's that personal life. That's some shit that you don't touch. You know what I mean? But my thing was Keith Thurman never showed us nothing about getting back into the ring. I mean, sorry, not getting back into the ring. Never showed us he was urgent to get to therapy. You understand? To go to therapy and get the elbow back in shape. It was just like he was sitting out waiting and waiting and waiting, like my man say, for the smoke to clear. The thing with Keith Thurman, and this is what I feel, he want to see Errol Spence get some more wear and tear on him. You dig? He understand he fought Danny Garcia, he fought Sean Porter, he know what it is there. The thing we think about Errol Spence is Earl is too fresh. Earl is one of them dudes they should have caught early. You dig? Earl is somebody they should have caught early when they thought he was green. But now that they let him get too good, they done fucked up. And Crawford is another one. Crawford is stuff for real, yo. That's why I got Earl #1. I got Crawford #2. Those dudes, man, them some badass boys, yo. Those are some badass boys, man. Errol Spencer turns Crawford. Nothing at welterweight is touching them. And when they fight each other, it's going to be epic, yo. Where we at with it? Kevin Hill. Remember, these fighters don't have a problem waiting. This why boxing is losing fans. That's true, Kevin Hill, but it's the money as well, yo. It's the money. You know what I mean? They start touching millions of dollars, 7 figures. That's a lot of fucking money, man. It's a lot of money when you can change your family life. You know, it's a lot of money when you can change your family life, man. Once you get all that type of money in the bank, and if you smart, you're making investments and you're pulling in money from other situations. You know what I'm saying? So just take for instance, you get up to 10 million bucks in the bank, yo. You know what I mean? You get $10 million, you got it in the bank. And you being smart, you got accountants, you understand what you want to do. You start growing businesses, you're doing this, and you got money coming in from this way, that way, and that way. It comes to the point of where you be like, damn, do I really want to fight right now? I'm good with the money. I'm good with this. And I think they get complacent, yo. You got to want to be a star to be a star. You got to want to be an undisputed champion to be an undisputed champion. You got to want these things for yourself. Some people want comfortability, man. Some fighters fight. Some fighters fight. Hold on, y'all. I got Corey Spinks right here, man. Corey Spinks calling me. 1 second, y'all. 1 second. I'm going to let y'all hear this. Hold on. Corey, what's going on?
What's up with you, my dude?
Man, I'm here doing this live unboxing right quick. You want to jump on with me? Show the love to the people?
Damn, man, I ain't even at the trail right now. I'm driving the whip.
You on the whip? Give me a minute, Corey. Give me a minute. I'm going to call you right back, big bro. All right. Y'all see that? I'm telling Corey Spinks to give me a minute. I'll call you right back. Like I'm somebody. Man, who is you to tell Corey Spinks to give you a minute? What type of shit is that? But yeah, though, man. Yeah, but where was that with it? Yeah, these fighters, man, when you got money coming in like that, it's like they get complacent, man. You understand? So it ain't about them waiting, man. It's just they get comfortable, yo. You gotta really want it, man. You gotta really want it to you know what I mean, to pull it in, man. You gotta want, like I say, Corey Spinks was an undisputed champion. You know what I mean? He was an undisputed champion. Corey Spinks gonna be a Hall of Famer. You did. We talked about that, but it's like you gotta want it, man. You gotta really want it, yo. Keith Thurman can run one. Look at Joshua. He turned down 50 million. Not just 50 million, Kevin. He turned down $85 million, yo. At the end of the day, that 50 was guaranteed. Like that was in a bank, man. That was in a bank. 50 million in a bank. And he just let it go like it was nothing. Like it was nothing, yo. You know what I mean? Because he listened to Eddie Hearn and Barry Hearn saying, oh, in 2 years, it'd be 250 million. They taking a chance. They don't know what it's going to be in 2 years. You know what I mean? They don't even know if the people going to want to fight in 2 years. Who knows what's going to happen, yo? Look at Joshua. He turned down. What up, Corey? Herb Jenkins. Fighting ain't easy at all, bro. Brooklyn Child. Much love to Corey Spinks, but my dude Zab had to support him. Hey, don't bring that up, Brooklyn Child. My heart still, we talked about that. And another thing, when he said about that, man, and he wasn't making no excuse, he gave Zab all the credit, bro. He said he had Crohn's disease, yo. He did. He said he had Crohn's disease. So it was like, he said Zab should have knocked him out in 3 rounds, man. You know, he said Zab should have knocked him out in 3 rounds, but It is what it is, bro. We got Zybaz in Vegas, though. Don't forget about that one, Joe. Don't forget about that one. We got Zybaz in Vegas, man. Sadly, AJ will learn the hard way. Listen, bro. If AJ was to take a loss, he still have his fan base. But if he was to take a loss, that 85 million is gonna burn him in the ass, man. That's a whole lot of money, man, in one fight. That's a like fuck the 20 million you making, the 30 million you making, that's 85 million. Now credit, you got to pay your team out the 85, but you still walk away with at least a cool 50 mil, bro. A cool 50 mil, and you say no. You know what I mean? You got Wilder bowing down. You got Wilder bowing down, talking about he will he take 15%, come to your hometown, and give you a rematch. Well, you know what? The 50 million was him to fight in America. So let me rephrase that. The 50 million was for him to fight in America. So it's crazy, yo. It's crazy. Exactly. But I'm gonna have to wrap it up, y'all. Y'all see Corey just called, man. I gotta hit him up, man, to see what he talking about. Like I said, I got him coming on the show, man. I got him coming on the show. It's gonna be one of these days, man. You know, Kevin Hill, I don't trust these fighters today. Boxing is losing fans for the ducking bullshit. It's people like you on YouTube keep boxing alive. Man, I appreciate that, Kevin Hill. They don't give a shit. Hey, that's true, man. That's true. Like the things they do, the things they say. Like I say, it's all about the promoters, man. It's all about the promoters. Sometimes the promoters, man, they can come in, they can act like they want it. Then sometimes, they see an opportunity and they try to milk us out of it, yo. They try to milk us out of it. And that's the point where I do stand up. You understand? I feel like don't tell us you go turn us over and fuck us backwards to get more money out of us. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, man. You know what I mean? So that's the Venmo, y'all. If y'all can't donate, continue to just kick in with your boy, show love, man. But I gotta hurry up and get up out of here. Corey Spinks versus that fight was epic. Fred, man, let me tell you this story about that fight, yo. We sitting here, right? The first day, I dreamed Corey Spinks lost, first of all. I dreamed he lost, bro. But when I woke up, I was nervous as shit. You understand? I'm like, fuck, yo, like my brother a big Zav fan. So he fucking with me the whole day saying Zav gonna win this, that, and the third. But I'm like, damn, yo. So the thing about that, bro, our fucking power went out in the house, bro, right around fight time. So we rolling down the street to go down to somebody else's house to watch the fight. But the house that we're going to got nothing but fucking Zav fans in there. They hating on Corey at home. Like, oh, I'm in here with all these motherfuckers. They in here betting money, throwing shit around. I'm just trying to enjoy the fight, man. Corey up on the fight, man. He up. Some telling me, yo, like, man, Corey losing them legs, man. He losing them legs. Next thing you know, I look up, yo. I think it was the 9th round, man. Zav caught his ass, yo. I was so pissed off. Jay-Z was insane, man. That thing was jumping so hard, yo. But after that, the city still was on fire, yo. Zav came out. They went out to the club, man. It was on fire, man. It was on fire. But to y'all, man, I appreciate all y'all, man. I will be going live again. I might jump on another live stream tonight with my bro Jay. You know what I mean? But, man, rocking with y'all, man, it's been a privilege. Y'all just keep rocking with me. Like I said, I'm going to grow the channel. I'm bringing fighters to the stream. You understand? I'm bringing fighters to the stream. I just want to get the stream up a little bit more, you know what I mean? So y'all can enjoy it. Y'all can ask y'all questions, whatever y'all want to ask, you understand? They ain't got no choice but to answer. It's raw, real, and rugged around this way. It ain't me saying, hey, y'all don't say that, man. Say what the hell y'all want to say. Ask y'all questions. I'm going to ask them, and they ain't got no choice but to answer, yo. You did? So to all y'all, man, keep rocking with me, man. Like I said, if y'all can donate to the channel, donate. It's to grow the channel, man. They cut me off on the monetization. They don't want to pay me. But they ain't gonna stop me, you dig? But y'all know how I go, man. It's your boy Monty. That's the NSBC movement. Ain't nobody safe in these streets. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. I'm out, y'all.